Hey Clashers, I have received many suggestions from you after the last Super Hog Rider video on how I can make this strategy even stronger. The first change you suggested is actually moving away from the life gem towards the healing tome. Because of that, we're having as well the Apprentice Warden in the army composition because our Super Hog Riders need some bonus hit points. This means less total hit points overall, but we have more hit point recovery with the healing tome. Let's see if that's actually going to work better. The second suggestion is going back to the Earthquake spell. I have used that in the beginning a lot as well with this army composition, and many of you have said it's working better for you guys. So we're moving back to this because this is going to help us with the lock launcher to get quicker into the base. The last suggestion is removing the Gauntlet and the Rage Vial from the King and instead going with the Earthquake and Spiky Ball combination, which seems to work still better for many of you. So that's what I'm going to try. Using those three suggestions to find out if they're actually better for the strategy, to then let you know at the end of the video. So let's do some test attacks. Okay, we're starting things off with one of those. Wasn't this one of those event bases? I think, yeah, where the storages are, that's where those army camps were placed. So interesting to see this base back. But how do we approach this? Typically, I like to use the Royal Champion on one of the flanks, kind of the same entry overall as the Root Riders, like on the flank of the Town Hall, and then like make sure that we're funneling that flank with the Royal Champ. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's have the Royal Champion right here. I think after that Wizard Tower, she's going to go into those merged defenses. Now we can enter from the far right side with our heroes later on. That is the overall concept here. That is the overall plan. For that, we need to make sure that we're turning everything invisible. The air defense should go down with the timing of the aura, so that's great. Royal Champ is going to move on to the next compartment. Let's turn this invisible again. The Archer Queen, I don't mind. Let's take that out. Sweeper next. Where is she going? I don't mind, to be honest, but that's not really the main priority right now, but whatever. We take this. So let's just... Ooh! Okay, we got this. Is there really... Yeah, there's a furnace in there, so we want to take that out nice and early. Now we have this. We're using the lock launcher like this as well. We're having the Earthquake trying to hit the town as well. Yep, we got the Town Hall. Amazing. Let's hope that the King is going to stay inside. Right now he's on those ice golems, so that should be perfect for us. The Archer Queen with the lock launcher should get into the base nice and quick. So that is looking really, really good for us. King ability, remember, we have that Spiky Ball. So that might go right now to the outside, which is not optimal. I would like to have it more into the core, obviously. I mean, no big surprise, right? Okay, it's going a little bit to the outside, but that's still fine. Let's rage this up right here with the Archer Queen as well. Just like this. And start with the Super Rocks from the top side. Let's go. Let's send it. Looking good so far. Really, really nice. Headhunter in here as well. The big difference right now between the Life Gem and the Healing Tome. What is the biggest difference? It's pretty much the use case, which means, like... Oh, let me concentrate for a second. Which means when to use it. Typically, you can wait with the Warden ability really long. But with the Healing Tome, you want to use it somewhat early because with that, the Healing Tome is going to be alive for a long, long time. So that is then way better, way more efficient typically. So keep that in mind when playing the Healing Tome. Use it on the first or on the second rotation. Do not wait for too long. Now we're just having on the back end some more Super Hogs. And this base is gone. So overall... let's summarize what went good, what went wrong. On this one, I think the King ability, the switch of the equipment, was okay. The Spiky Ball, sometimes you cannot control it, so going to the outside is obviously not optimal, but I guess it funneled as well to some degree our troops, so maybe not as bad as I would have thought, but it's a tough call. I would say this is pretty close to the Rage and the Gauntlet, which I used before. The Earthquake. Huge fan. I mean, I guess that's the main reason why I used it initially when starting this strategy, and I assume I should have never switched away. So I have to say, the Earthquake, big fan. Next thing about the Apprentice Warden and the Healing Tome. I quite liked it, especially because it's healing up again the Royal Champ, and if the Fox survives with a little bit of hit points in the beginning, you can heal it up not just in the spells, in the healing spell, but as well in the Healing Tome. So that's quite nice. And I mean, as well, the Apprentice Warden is buffing the Warden and the Royal Champ with the bonus hit points, which is not that bad either. So, yeah, so far, I have to say I like the suggestions that I've received, but that was just the first attack. Let's do some more test attacks to really figure things out. Okay, we have an interesting looking base again with many decorations. So you have to need to use a second deeper look on how to really approach this. How do we do this? Do we just go straight into the town hall? I mean, that works, right? Not really. The funnel is really rough. The funnel can be really. There is no good funnel wherever I look. Let's just use the Royal Champ here and see how it goes. That's right now a little bit rough, to be honest. I mean, I don't have any good opening right at the beginning. I think I would just go for the town hall. We see how it goes. Let's just we will figure something out. That's how we approach this, I think. So this so far at least looks really good pathing wise for our Royal Champion. That's already something positive. So we can use the Invis spell again, getting our value here. Fire Spirit is going to go down as well. Where's the Royal Champ going next though? Is she in range still? She is. Let's take down the Expo and then recall. Perfect. Now we're going to start from this bottom side, I guess. And we're going to poison this up here. This really annoying furnace. Use the bakery. As well the king. Okay. Headhunter in here as well. I guess now the log launcher. Maybe just log launcher from this side. Maybe that's just going to be the plan. So, earthquake on all of those walls. Where did my headhunter go, by the way? Oh, that king is so wasted right now. Spiky ball is going to funnel at least everything. So we're getting into the base from a really weird angle, I want to say. But so far, it still looks somewhat decent, surprisingly. I mean, I'm not really sure what is going on, but it seems to work. We still have the rage, which we can utilize nicely, I think, around the town hall. Let's just use that rage in a second. Or should we even... No. We'll just start with the Super Hogs from this side. Yes. I like that a lot. Okay. We have to use the heal early on. I will use the warn ability for sure for this, for the Giga Bomb right there. I think that's going to be quite scary. We have unfortunately no headhunters left, but I think that's okay. Warn ability right now as we're approaching the Giga Bomb. And that's when we are rage. Let's just use the rage. We have still the rage left. Things are looking solid, I want to say. When do we heal, by the way? The healing tome is still active, so we don't really need the heal right now, which is obviously massive. But I think this back end we have to use and save one heal right there. Yep. Right now as we're approaching it. What about the back end? We need to have the timing. We need to have that time. Wall break just for the damage, just for the pure purpose of damage. Is there anything left? No, there is not, even though it's hard to spot with those decorations. Let's just use the Royal ability for more DPS. Come on. Make sure that the time is not going to be an issue. Please, with that opening, that was so bad. It's fine. Guys, it's fine. It was never close. Is it? It was never close. Easy. Okay, I'm kidding. Whew, I'm sweating a little bit. Okay, let's just summarize again the attack really quickly and then jump into the next one. Earthquake. I liked it. It wasn't the biggest game changer on this one, but it was not really hurting either. The healing tome felt really nice on this one because we could delay the last heal for so long. So we can have cover way more space with the healing tome on this one, I guess. So that's nice. It's not too bad. And then with the king, I guess it was okay. The rage and the gauntlet would have been useless as well because I guess somehow the headhunter died. So I think for the king it would have not made too much of a difference. But let's attack again. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, how do we do this? We have an annoying looking Invis tower right here. We have a really scary looking Giga Bomb right there. Okay. I think that's already a dangerous statement, but I think we should start with the Royal Champ down here. Funnel towards the Giga Bomb. As soon as that one is going to be triggered, we're going to recall. And then have a dive in from the far right side. I think that's the best bet. That's the best bet right here. Okay. Maybe I should have skipped some buildings, but I think it's fine. As we said earlier, we just want to make sure that we're triggering that Giga Bomb. not having to face this with our heroes. It seems like many traps are on this side, but that is fine as long as I do not take too much damage. And recall. We even triggered the tornado. I love it. Perfect. Okay, now the queen. Let's use that poison right here. Bring ice golem. Add Tantra maybe as well. This archer. See if there's a spring trap. There is not. Great news. Lock launcher now. So far so good, right? Lock launcher triggered. We can now use the king for more funneling. On this one, the king was actually not too bad. On this one, I liked the king quite a lot. It was nice. Now the question is, let's just start with the super outlet. Yes. Oh, concentration, concentration. Those buildings should go down without too much of a big threat. Looking good. Oh, I know what I'm going to do now. I know what I'm going to do in just a second. That's why we're bringing the rocket spear. That's the exact reason why we're bringing the rocket spear. Now we're going to rage. Now we're going to use the warden and the royal ability. Do some cleanup. And now the tunnel should go down really quickly. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Couldn't be any better showcase on why exactly we're bringing this equipment. I mean, that is just the perfect use case right there. That's the exact reason why we're bringing this equipment. And we have even 2 invis spells left to swag. I mean, that attack went beautiful, even though the opening with everything stacked right there was quite annoying. That's why I like the Earthquake Boots, to be honest. I like the Earthquake Boots with the Spiky Ball. It gave us the opportunity to funnel everything back in, because this one Elixir Collector we were not able to take down with our funnel options, because the funnel was a bit too heavy. So yeah, overall, let's just go quickly through the 3 changes. First things first, it is more situational. I want to say I think the Gauntlet and the Rage Vial is just more average, more consistent. But this one has a lot of really big spikes. It's not bad either, don't get me wrong, but it has a lot of potential in some of the attacks where it has a big impact. So I like it quite a bit. It's nice. It's nice for sure. The Healing Tome change with the Apprentice Warden, I have to say I like it as well. I think it's a solid change. It is a bit more risky, I want to say, because the Apprentice Warden can go down, while the Warden staying typically further back, so the life gem, the life gem is just safer. It is as well more, but you don't have this healing like a 3rd heal spell. So it has ups and downs, but I would say it is pretty good. And the next one, that's the one which I like the most, is just the Earthquake, bringing that back. It's just really nice to have the wall opening quicker with the lock launcher. That can be sometimes a bit tricky if the walls do not open up and then your heroes are going around. So I like that a lot. And that's pretty much it. So I will share you this exact army link down below in the description. Let me know what you think about it, if you have any other suggestions. And as always, a huge shout out goes to you guys, because you gave me those suggestions so I could test them. So let me know if there's anything else which I should test. And I have to say, those concepts, those suggestions were really, really good. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next one. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.